How's it going, Twitch? My name is Skull, and on behalf of East Asia Soft, welcome to today's stream. Today, I am coming back to one CatLine, and I'm going to play it all over again. I loved it so much on Tuesday. We had completely beaten the game, but I just wanted to come back and show it off again. Maybe do some things we hadn't done before, possibly speedrun through it or try to. This is just such a good game, and I liked it so much that I decided to stream it again today and show you guys more of it rather than request that I play something else. So, yeah, One CatLine is out now on PlayStation, Switch, and Xbox. And because of that, let's go ahead and check out the trophies list. Oh man, a lot of people have gotten this game, and a lot of people have gotten that platinum trophy. Half of the people have gotten at least to level 26, so they've gotten halfway through the game. Oh man. This is such a great game, such a fun game. You guys need to get it, and we have a limited time discount. If you are an early purchaser of the game, you get it for 20% off, I think, something. It's only $5 for this. This is worth every penny of those $5. So just saying, they're not paying me to say that. If you watch the streams, you know I don't usually say that. But I'm saying it today because it's true. This is worth every penny. Let's see. Hi, Trash Rando and Rothsophy. How are you guys doing? So, what am I going to do? I'm just going to start from the beginning and play it all nice and casual. I fully expect to beat this fairly quickly. And after I do, then I'm going to probably do a speed run of the game just to see how I do. Ready for Friday the 13th. Ah, this is Friday the 13th, isn't it? Even more, this is the second Friday the 13th in a row. We had one last month as well, February. Wow. When's the last time? Hang on. Well, I gotta look this up. When's the last time there were two Friday the 13ths in a row? Oh, even worse, there's going to be a third! There's going to be a third Friday the 13th in November. Oh, man. The last time this happened was in 2015. The next time it happens is in 2040. Oh. No, I take it back. Yeah, no. The next time we got 3 Friday the 13th is in 2040, 14 years from now. We got 3 Friday the 13th this year. You know what? That tracks. That actually tracks with how this year's going. I guess I shouldn't be too surprised after all. Oh, blue first. 3 is your favorite number? 7 is mine. Well, it's either 7 or 13 for me, actually. Okay, we've got access to the kitty cats now. They come in 3s. Yeah. Apparently Friday the 13th comes in 3s now. Ah, man. So I I haven't actually done a good job of explaining how this game actually works. I've just hopped right into it. I was obsessed with Friday the 13th, I guess. So you can control either this character, this girl that we see in the art here on the front page. Such a cute girl. No, don't close the game. Reopen the game. You can control either the girl doing basic platforming. She can jump and that's about it. Or you can control the cat by pressing a button, and that tilts the whole screen up like this. That is, I've never seen an indie game do this before, and it's such a small thing, but it really makes it interesting. And you can control the cat like that. So you put the cat where you want it to be, have the girl walk over to it, and have them bounce off of each other, no pun intended, to beat the level. Here, for example, all I need to do is have the cat do that and fall down onto it, and there we go. And it's going to be fun speedrunning this after I've beaten it once. It took me all stream on Tuesday to beat this game. It took me all 90 minutes. I think it took actually more like 100. But I was also pausing and talking about it. I'd say it took me maybe 15 minutes just to get to around this part. Now it's taking me 5. The people who made this game, I wish I knew the names of the people who made this game. They didn't make a credits page or anything. And I wish they did, because there's a lot of stuff here that I think is worth crediting them and commending them for making such an amazing game. All kinds of little things, like the art is beautiful. It really pops off the screen. Other little things, like if you die, you get that transition to send you right back to where you need to start. And it could be anywhere in the screen, and it does it every time. I think that's just really cool. Most indie games I've seen like this, most 50-level puzzle games especially, the screen fades to black and then fades back up and it's reset. Here, they went through the extra trouble of having this little animation play and the screen circling to gray and then circling back out to full as it resets. And I think, tiny things like that really make a huge difference. It's things that I wouldn't have ever thought of doing, but these guys did, and I'm glad they did. Hi, Hoyaberto, how are you doing? So let's see here. First things first, we need to free the cat. Then we need to, after freeing the cat, we have to free the cat. Ooh. And another thing, if you mess up, because time is frozen while I control the cat, then I could just circle back around and save it. Which kind of looks like I gotta do right now, actually. There we go. And they did such a good job of polishing this game and thinking about the tiny things that never would have crossed my mind if I was making a game or even playing a game like this. And I wish I knew the names of the people who made this, because, man, they did such a good job. It's just so good, guys. You have no idea. Well, I mean, you do have an idea because you're here watching the stream. Oop. I was so excited talking about you have no idea that I fell. Wasn't paying attention, and I fell to my death. All right. And the game has a really strong difficulty curve, like a really solid difficulty curve. It gets a little more difficult at a time, but you're able to keep up as it does. It never throws you anything that you can't solve with the knowledge that you already have beforehand. The right animations and transitions to keep the flow of play. Yes, exactly. Like, A lot of people think that making a game is just you create the assets, you code it all together, and that's that. There's a lot more that goes into it. Like, yeah, the assets are a big part of it. You know, we have the player character here behind my webcam. You have to make her look nice and cute. She needs to stand out against the background, but not be so complicated as to stick out too much, I guess. You need to be able to see her without her becoming a distraction. You have the kitty cat, of course. Solid design for that. But like, even this tilting mechanic, I can only imagine how much extra effort that takes, but they have made it work, and it works so well. It looks so good. Okay, now you come over to pick her up. Just like that. Almost fell off there. And the cat can be different lengths too. I don't know if they programmed different length cat models in here, or if they have a if-and system going in place that changes the cat's length on the fly depending on the level. Like, it's just one model but only shows specific sections of the cat. You got the music in the background. You got that parallax background, especially when it's against a tilting camera like this. Actually, that part's not the hardest thing in the world, but still, like, there's a lot of stuff that goes into making a game that a lot of people probably don't realize. And I'm glad that these guys, whoever they are, made it like this. Hi, Andrea, how are you doing? Almost did the exact same thing again. Hang on. There, I don't know why I was struggling with that. It's all good now. I guess I just need to do better at moving her far enough to the right. Like that. That works. That works well. Okay, that's that one pressed. And if you think these levels look easy, this is still fairly early on in the game. Those levels towards the end get really difficult. There was one that I spent a good 10 minutes trying to figure out. And there's more. They get very complicated. You will see them when I get to them. And like I said, I'm looking forward to, when I finish my first playthrough today, pulling up the speedrun timer and doing a speedrun of this. I'd love to see if I could get a, man, I'd be happy with a sub 20-minute time. More realistically, it could take me half an hour, even when I'm going at my fastest. What's the fastest I can do this, actually? There's got to be a rhythm to it. That's the rhythm. Dun 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 dun. Oh, okay, I get it. If I were then to drop on that, perfect. Now this will take me up. A little at a time. Question, when you guys play these 2D pixel games, do you play with the joystick or with the D-pad, typically? I typically play with the D-pad, although it does depend on the game. There have been 2D games like this where I've played with the joystick. Especially shooter games and shoot-'em-up games and stuff like that. But yeah, for this I'm playing with D-pad. It just feels way more natural to me. Where am I going first? Down green, okay. Nope, don't mess this up. Perfect. Okay, then I need to drop back to the green to turn that off. And now this will bring me up to the blue. Ba-ba-dee ba-da-bye. I mean, you guys can see how this works, but trust me, this is some of the most fun I've had. Why did that not? I gotta turn that off. Okay, pressure's on me to remember that. Trust me, this is a really fun game. Yep, that was it. Now I turn this off. Then I could take the cat to the end. No! I pressed the wrong button. Now I gotta do that level again. Time saved for later. Okay, circle around catcher, perfect. Maybe not so perfect. There we go. Okay, then we turn this one off. And then this one. Perfect. That's the order. Let's remember that when we actually do our speed run. Okay, there we go. If this was my first time playing the game, I would get trophies every once in a while to let me know what level I'm on. Unfortunately, the game doesn't really tell me what level I'm on, and I wasn't following. I haven't done this one yet, so maybe 20? No, we haven't even gotten to 20 yet. Let's try 15. We've done 15, so let's go to 18. Is this the one we were on? I can't remember. Let's check 17. Yeah, okay. So now we're on 18. There we go. I'm sure this music is from some sort of a pack of some kind. You buy the pack, it comes with the license, you put it in your game, just... I would say just credit it in the game, but the game doesn't have a credits screen, so... I'm sure there's some royalty associated with it, whatever it is. All right. There we go. Okay, so this should be level 20. Man, we're not even halfway done with the game, and I've been playing for 20 minutes. I mean, you guys can see it. Trust me, this is so fun to play. You guys need to try it out. Yeah, let's just reset at that point. There we go. Oh yeah, this one. Where you have to time it mid-jump. Okay, now we start here. Well, the only thing I can do is press that. Lets that go there. I mean, there's also other things that go into making a game too, like, you know, making sure that you don't get any soft lock situations, especially with puzzle games like this. It would be really easy to accidentally program the game in a way where you get stuck in a level and you can't beat it and you'd have to start over. So sometimes it could take a lot of playtesting to get the level design down so that you could still solve it, maybe even solve it in ways that the creators did not originally intend, but never actually get stuck. Okay, what do we have here? I want to start with blue. Ba-ba-dee-ba-da-ba. Jump, switch. Spawn in the orange just in time. Jump. Oh! I hit the wrong button. Okay. Jump, switch. Back to blue. Perfect. And that's that level done. Oh, I pushed that one too far. Let's just start over. There. Not exactly what they intended. They probably intended me just to push the other box onto the button, but I'll take it. That's around level 25, more or less. We're about halfway done with the game now. Okay, I want to push the top one that way so I can push the bottom one and have room to further push it down like so. And boom. What do we do here? I guess we need to get up to the green button. Then we push the box onto the orange button. I can never get this right. I can never get the angle looking right. That worked. When it's tilted up like this, for some reason, that kind of ruins my depth perception, and I have a tendency to move the boxes one too far down to overcompensate. But since I know that I do that, it does help, and my brain sort of corrects it over time. Okay, need to get you up here. Try that again. Let's get this orange box onto it. And then this orange box on top of this button. Please tell me I'm out of the way here. Yes. And just take this to the end. Huh. Oh, this one. Yeah, I still don't know what the intended method is of doing this. This is how I did it. I just cheesed the ever-living out of this. I don't even mind saying it. This is cheese to the highest extent. I still don't know what the actual solution of this is, but this works. I don't know what the actual solution to that is, and I really don't care to find out. I just know what worked for me. Maybe I should. I've got so much time. You know what? I just don't know what the level number was. Was it... I'm going to say maybe 27? No, it wasn't 27. Was it 28? Maybe I should find out the solution. I got so much time. No, it wasn't 28. It must have been 29. It was 29. There's 4 boxes and 3 buttons. Or, yeah. I guess that means something. See, the problem is I cannot actually jump high enough to land on top of it. That was what my problem was in the first place. And these boxes cannot go farther than the line, just like the cat cannot. Like, it could go to the line, but not onto the line. So that really does complicate things. It makes it so that I just flat out don't know what the game expects me to do here. I can't double jump. I can just single jump. Wait a minute. Just occurred to me. Okay, with green boxes, you're able to grab it and pull it in another direction as the girl, but not the orange boxes. I don't know what you're supposed to do here. I mean, what happens if I just move all the boxes onto that? It doesn't really do anything. Like, I can't even jump onto them right now. And if I'm in front of the boxes, or if I'm in front of the tiles when they spawn in, then they just don't spawn in. So, yeah, I don't know what the actual intended solution here is, but I am doing this because this works. Some may say it's cheating, some may say it's cheesing. You know what I call it? I call it one CatLine, and you're free to do whatever you want in this game, as long as you solve the puzzle. Who cares? Okay, that was level 29, I think, so this should be level 30. See, here we can move the box, like it said, so we can actually do that. But only the green boxes. If it's an orange box, the cat can move it. If it's a green box, I can move it. Never the other way around for either of them. Okay, that was level 30, and my nose is itching something fierce because my cat, and I'm allergic. He decided to wake me up at 3 a.m. this morning asking for food. I think it's the only time so far I've been able to tell him, yeah, no, and he understood what I meant. Are you kidding, Binks? It's 3 o'clock in the morning. I am not going to feed you. That was the wrong button. It's hard to play with only one hand, especially using pinky and ring fingers to press buttons. You guys use your pinky fingers ever when playing games? Usually you don't have to. Oh. I needed to press both of them down before I followed them. Perfect. All right. Put this onto... Oh, no. I need to use the cat to get across this gap. Perfect. And now we use the cat to get up. Perfect. Pinkies for extra grip. Yeah. You know, when you're playing... I don't know, what's a really intense game that we play these days? Demon Souls. You're playing Demon Souls on your PlayStation and you decide, you know what? I can't beat this boss, but I do have my pinkies. Maybe if I grip the controller harder. It's the same logic we used to use back in the day where if you press right on the D-pad harder, then you would run faster. And then the PlayStation 2 actually gave us a controller where that was the case. It's just that so few games actually used it, they decided, never mind, let's not do it again. Oh, this one took me forever. Oh. Actually, wait, no. It only took me forever because it took me forever to figure out I could just stand there and soft lock myself. Monster Hunter gets intense moments like that too. Yeah, I bet. Okay, don't wrong button again. Don't soft lock myself. I could do this. I know the solution now. Since I know the solution, it's not hard. This is the one that took me like 15 minutes on Tuesday. But again, now that I know the solution, it's trivial. This seems to be the level that actually stumps the most number of players, just looking at the trophies list. I want you out of the way there. There we go. And to be fair, it's not an obvious solution. It did take me a while to figure it out. But once I did, as you see, now we're ready to just beat the game. Something about this music and gameplay reminds me of games from yesteryear. I can't really explain it. I'm just getting sudden flashbacks to my childhood. I don't know why. Okay, this needs to get me up to the blue switch here. Actually, no. I want to get up to the green box to then drop onto the blue switch. That's what I want. And just make sure... I want to make sure that I actually catch this. Perfect. Perfect again. And if memory serves, this is just within reach at a full jump. Yep. Okay, and this level introduces portals. Ah, man. I love that this late in the game, they introduce all kinds of new stuff for you. I really respect people who make these games and don't make them too simple. Like, if you're buying a 50-level game, so many creators could just make the first 5 levels the tutorial and the next 45 variations of it. And those games do have their place. I played plenty of 50-level games where that was the case and I enjoyed them. But then there's games like this where they introduce stuff even with just 5 or 10 levels left to really make things even more interesting and make it more difficult. It's really cool. Reminds you of Box Boy mixed with Pushmo. I'm familiar with Box Boy. I don't think I've heard of Pushmo though. Or maybe I have. Forgot about. I missed that portal, by the way. Okay, what am I doing here? I want to get this over to blue button on this side. I keep forgetting which button I need to press. It's square to switch back to the cat, and it's circle to push the box. And it's square, or I'm sorry, it's cross X to jump, and triangle to reset. Everything you need to play is on the face of the controller. Where does this go? Oh, I think I just pushed it into the blue and use cat to bridge the gap. Not too fast now. Just one at a time, really. And bada bing, bada boom. Oh, okay. I'll look into it. Pushmo and Crushmo and Pushmo World for the Wii. Huh. Yeah, I'll look into it. So maybe I have heard of it because I feel like I'm pretty familiar with the 3DS, but maybe it's one of those that I'll look at it, or Wii U. Okay, maybe it's one of those where I'll look at it and I'll be, oh, it's this game. Also, I love this one just because you could teleport into yourself forever. It's fun. Okay, what exactly am I supposed to do here, though? I want to bring the box here. So I want to move this so it's there. Oh. Not quite. No, I think I got the right idea. I just gotta... let it drop for a little while, then catch it. That works. Move it back on top of that just a little. Yep, 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 and yep. Excellent. Again, I'm 40 minutes into this. I've been playing fairly quickly. I've been taking plenty of breaks. I haven't been trying to speed it. But still, 45, maybe an hour, 45 to an hour to beat the game casually for $5. This is great. Huh. Okay, well, I could do that. What good does that do? It does not much good if I miss my jump. Not much good if I miss my jump times two. Push, don't pull. Good to know. Okay. That covers that, which lets me hop into this portal and onto the balloon. Ah, this is... If this isn't the last level, it's really close. No, this isn't the last level. I remember this one. There's a specific order we've got to do it. Okay. Now I've got to make that one disappear, and I think I only do that by covering both these at the same time. Yep. Which means I need this box now. Okay. Yoink! And then... Oh, I could probably just move this box onto that green because I don't need to worry about that anymore. And then I just cover that orange button. Nice. There's an order for this too. I'd like to say I do... Well, that wasn't it. Like to say I do orange first. Kinda. I think, do I don't move the green box onto the orange tab, do I? Do I? Huh. Maybe I do. I'm just going to do that. Yeah, that is what I do. Okay. Now I could drop the box onto that green platform, move the green box on the orange platform, move the green box onto the cat, and move it forward this way a little at a time. And then we gotta have these two boxes share the button for a second. Oh boy, didn't ruin this tight. Oh, this is gonna be tight squeezed. Made it work. Okay, then we just take the cat to freedom. Dom has been freed, as per our request. That's why everyone says freedom, right? We want to free Dom. Until Dom is free, we'll just keep yelling free Dom. That's why I'm here. Yeah, these later levels are going to be fun for me to speed because I'm going to have to take just as much time looking at them as I am right now because it's not immediately clear what I'm supposed to do. That looks right. Oh, no, I want to push it even further, actually. Now I put it onto the green. Okay, and then... No, I want to... Yeah, that's what I want. Okay, then... Cat can take me to freedom. Once again, we just want Dom to be free. That's all that we want. We ask so little. I don't know who Dom is. I don't know why we want to free him, but I've been hearing free Dom since at least 1776, maybe before that? Hard to tell. There's actually not much recorded history before the year 1776 for some reason, but I at least know of that. Right, it introduces this new concept too. Good grief. Okay, I believe, first of all, I want to put that on there. Yes. And that's a permanent switch, not a temporary one. Then I could put you on top of that. Oh, not quite. Need to get Cat El Gato over here. Then I put that on there, and then I can walk to the end of the stage. There we go. And there should be a couple more of these, I think. Right. Okay. Well, this works pretty well, actually. Just like that. Then I just pull this box into place and take the cat to the end. Just like that. Is this the final stage? This is close if it's not. What do we have to work with? First of all, that. This is not the final stage. Okay, I want to put the cat there so I can move the box onto this to get me up there. Evening, Dim. Does daylight savings time swap over for Europeans this weekend? Which would mean that you'll be all back to matching the old time starting on Sunday. Is that correct? Or is that not for another week or two yet? I'm okay with that. It's 3 weekends after that. It's always the last weekend of March. Wow. Okay, yeah. 2 weeks from now. 2.5 practically. I think this is the last level because what I'm pointing at, the cat can go in there and it cannot come back out. And I seem to recall that was the last level, where it was a level where you cannot fix any mistakes. You have to do everything you possibly can before you put the cat in its final parking spot. And this looks right. Uh-oh. No, this is still right. I just need to put the cat in its parking spot. Okay, and that wasn't even the final level. How many more are there? Okay. This box is to put on top of the blue blue button over here, whatever it is. There we go. Okay, and then I could just leave this way. This isn't the last level either, my goodness! Oh, that's awesome, Dim. I have a package coming that I'm nervous about myself, because it's coming to me from Russia. Somebody in Russia is sending me a package to the United States. I didn't know that was possible. I don't know how he even found me in the first place, but he had a few copies of Zootopia that I was missing because Russia. Oh yeah, I've cheesed that. That's right. Well, and he's sending it to me. That was crazy. And it'll be here at the end of this month, beginning of April. Okay, I do want to push the box into place, it looks like. That is such a cheesable stage. That is, again, I'm positive that's not what you're supposed to do, but it works. Okay, that was level 50. It took me an hour playing casual, my goodness. I guess we'll see if I can speedrun this in under 30 minutes. Window capture splits. Okay. Let's see how long it takes me to play through this in a speedrun setting. Laser focus from here on out. My goal is sub 30. Realistically, it'll be closer to 45. Let's find out. 3, 2, 1. Go. Nope, shoot. How do I reset? Reset. Three? Really? Okay. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. What do you guys predict? Tell you what, whoever predicts the closest, I will give 5 internet points. You could go over or under as long as you're closest to my final time. You get internet points, which is all that is worth anything these days, of course, as we all know. But yeah, I'm curious, what are you guys' predictions for how good I'll do? I'm realistically expecting somewhere between 30 and 45 minutes, so my official guess is 37 minutes. There we go. Don't know why that was so difficult. Oh, I do, Dim. Go ahead and tell me. I gotta get good at that rhythm if I want to do this fast. Okay, let's remember, the one where we get stuck in a corner is level 49. Because that's oh so useful to know what my pace is. Oh no! Waste time. Time loss. That's what happens when I try and juggle buttons too fast. Well, actually, it's not good. There we go. Go down further. There we go. Okay. Want to do green first? Yes. Since I just played this, that helps a little. That's what, 10 levels down already? We're practically halfway there. This is going fine. This is going really fast. Okay, that's fine. I could save that. I'm glad that that switch was still active. Oh, that was great and all, but I need to go vertical. Perfect. That was a really good rhythm. Got any predictions in the chat for how I'll do? Any predictions at all? Step right up. Ooh, okay, that could have been Could have been worse. I can save this. This is such a time loss. It's all good. Gonna take the whole stream and still not make it. Oh, we'll see about that. I was pretty efficient, if I do say so myself. I don't know what that was about. Okay. Green. Gotta go green. There's something specific I gotta do here. Gotta make sure not to touch the green because I need to save that for last. That's what it is. Now I go to this blue, then this green. There we go. Just like that. Okay, much faster that time than the last time I did that. This is like level 20-ish. I think. All right. We're at 7 minutes. Something. Oh, I'll just reset at that point. There we go. Some tricky timing, but we got it. Okay. Ooh, that's going to be close. No, we got it. That's all good. That all worked out. That was close, but we got it. Okay, blue, we need blue. Now orange. Now blue again. Now both at the same time. There we go. Excellent. We gotta be halfway done with the game now. Ooh, no. Dang it. Okay. That could have gone better. There we go. We're a little under 10 minutes now. I don't know what our pace is. I think there's a possibility we'll hit under an hour. No, I want to move this one. There we go. Then this one in a circle kind of like this. Okay. My thumbs are cramping a little bit, I won't lie. Okay. Time for Cheese City. I still don't know what the solution is supposed to be for this. I just know this works. So I'll take that. Okay, then I need to move this. Are we around level 30? Maybe? Okay. Gently. Gently. Perfect. This is where I have to get better at paying attention to what button I'm pressing. Because if I press the wrong one, it's a long way back to the beginning. Okay. Okay, this one. We've had a little bit of practice. Let's make sure we get it. First try. Okay. We're at about the 13-minute mark. Oh, that was weird. That was a weird glitch. The box kept going even though I was stuck. Could turn that into a really good time save if I decided to keep going. It was so unexpected, I decided to stop. I don't know if it would have saved much time anyway. Don't miss the balloon. Perfect. Okay. Better. There. That ought to be good. It was. Yeah, that's a reset. Oh, that was good. Until that happened. Unfortunate. Okay, that's better. Yeah, I had my fingers mixed up there too, but luckily I got it on the correct cycle, so it didn't affect me that much. Okay, that's that done. Now we introduce portals. Is this around level 40 perhaps? Is this closer to level 35? We're at about the 15-minute mark, so we're over halfway done, and way more than halfway to... Yeah, that was for the best, actually. We are well under pace, I think. There we go. Order is still fairly fresh in my mind. Perfect. Okay, I want blue. Move it there. Catch it. Move it. Hop on top of it. Pull it onto the green button here and win that level. Oh no, what's the order here? Yeah, this is right. Okay. Well, mostly, except for the fact that I need to push, not pull. And I missed. Great. Oh well. I got it this time. Pull. Wrong button. There we go. Yes. Yeah. And there we go. That's that level down. Oh, this one. Okay. Let's just move a box onto this first because nothing else matters. Okay, I need box on here and there. Okay, now, yeah. No, that box needs to go onto that now. Just like that. And if I remember right, I need to have both of these covered. And perfect. It was a lot faster. Oh, this one, order of operations. Don't press the blue. Now press the blue. Okay, let's get it over. Touch that, but just barely. Get that out of the way. Same with that. Push. And now this just takes me up there. Perfect. Okay. Push you on there. No, I don't push you on there. I push you all the way further into the blue. And pull. There we go. And then push you onto the green. And then put myself on the blue switch over here. Move you so you can take me. Okay. This isn't level. We're at like level 45, something like that. Okay, no, I want to put the cat on this switch first, then move this, then we beat the level. Glad I remembered that little detail. We're at 20 minutes, 21 about. Oh, I can't remember order. Well, not that. That's it. Perfect. Okay. Man, 47 maybe? Okay, get this one across straight this way. Ooh. Yeah, no, this is still right. Easy now. Okay. Perfect. And now we just take us to victory. And we're at the 23, just under 23 minutes. This is level 49. I think we're going to come in sub 30. What's the order? Well, we take this to the one place we can take it. And further. Okay. Oh, that's not good. That's fine. Save it. I got my buttons mixed up. That's fine. I could save this. Time loss, but... Oh my gosh, come on, please. Move over there. Let's try this way. Much easier. Perfect. Okay, level 50. Ready on the timer? Steady. No, it's still... No. That wasn't the last level. Oh, no. I'm 29 minutes plus whatever. I don't know. Man, really? How did I screw that up? Oh, no. I am so sorry, guys. Somehow... I don't know how I miscounted that. That's just completely thrown me off. No, it's completely thrown me off. That was level 50. Ah. I know it was under half an hour, I just don't know by how much. Like 26 minutes-ish, maybe 27. Anyway, we came in and... Aw, man, that is embarrassing. How did I screw that up? That is... Yep, that is me. That is me, all right, isn't it? Well, okay, it's still a fun game, though. I had a blast playing it 3 times through. I can't remember the last time I played a 50-level game 3 times through. But I did for this one, and I loved all 3 of them. This was really fun. And, hey, if you guys get it, maybe you can beat my time, whatever it was. I'm sure somebody watching the VOD on YouTube will do the math to see what my final time was, I'm sure. Well, anyway, that'll bring this stream to an end. CatLine is out now on consoles. Go get it. It's only $5. It's worth every penny, guys. Honestly, I wish I knew who made this game so that I could credit them properly. All I got is, what is it? View product. All I've got is that it was made by... I can't even find it anymore. I can't even find who made this. East Asia Soft is all I've got. Well... It's a fun game. It's made by Nerd Games. Nerd Games, yes, thank you. People at Nerd Games who made a good game. Make more games. And please credit yourselves in the credits of your game so I know who you are. Maybe next time. Anyway, I'll be back on Sunday when I'll be continuing my playthrough of Book of Korvold. Hope to see you guys then. Thank you to Dimlord, Rotsoth, the Andria, Trash Rando for being here. Shout out to the lurkers and shout out to everyone watching on YouTube afterwards. CatLine out now. Go get it. Cannot recommend it enough. On behalf of East Asia Soft, I have been Skull. Have yourselves a great day and a great weekend, and I will see you all next time. Happy Friday the 13th. 2 out of 3 this year. Bye-bye.